Let's first dive in. Tell us about Cred.
First of all, good morning. Thanks so much for having us. I'm
morning.
so proud of Michael and what he's doing. But we're just simply trying to give young men a chance to break cycles of violence, to get off the street. You see all the negative images of what's going on. We actually have hundreds of amazing young men, South and West Sides, who want something better. Michael's been working for more than a year at Passion, doing fantastic work. We built a playground out in Roseland this summer. He came out and volunteered, worked unbelievably hard all day. And if we give our young men a chance, we can break those cycles.
Yeah, well, you know firsthand, having worked here in Chicago with Chicago Public Schools specifically, some of the desperation that we see in our communities and people having those second chances. So how'd you get tied up with this after your job in Washington?
Well, it's just really personal. Just as a Chicago boy coming back, wanting to help out. For me, violence was the crisis facing the city. And to be real clear, people often say, oh, it's so great you're giving people a second chance. Honestly, Felicia, I think a lot of times we're giving them a first chance. They've never had that chance, and we're just giving them a chance to make a great choice, and they're taking it and running with it.
And I can't wait to hear from Michael about his experience, but can you just tell me, what do you think needs to happen as a country? A lot of other communities are seeing some of the desperation that we see in Chicago as well. What should happen?
Well, big picture, and this is a hard one, Felicia, and I'm always just real honest, I just think we value our guns more than we value our children. We don't see this level of gun violence and mass shooting in Australia, in England, in Canada, in Japan. We've raised a generation of young people on mass shootings and gun violence. We as adults have failed to protect them. And I think they're going to lead us to a better place. But here in Chicago, for me, we're not trying to solve a crime problem. We're trying to solve an economic problem. Jobs, mentoring, life coaches. We provide that. Our young men are going to meet us more than halfway, and we have to continue to scale.
Okay, thank you. I had to get your perspective on that. But let's focus on some of the positives that are already happening in the community. Michael, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for being here. Tell us how this program is helping you.
And this program changed my life, like, you know, all the way around the board. Chicago Cred, it's a great, unique program. It's not like any program that, you know, I've experienced. And my friends that's also in the program, we all agree, like, Chicago Cred, without them, you know, showing us, like, giving us different resources that they put in front of our face, it wasn't, like, right there. Nobody ever gave us an opportunity to come. You know, we all from the same community. They invited us to the same building. You know, they sat us down and they, you know, gave us a game plan. They were like, man, you guys are young men, you know, and they just, man, they did a lot of things that they didn't have to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they took their time out. They gave a lot of money, you know, to encourage us to, you know, do the right things, take the right steps, you know, come to work on time and communicate.
That extra support, some of those skills that you need to be successful in the world. Chuck, I got to speak with you. You're actually working with this group as a business owner, because basically you guys are providing opportunities to young men in the community that need a little extra support and a way to provide for themselves. What do you look for in prospective employees?
Well, thank you for having us here, and I think the partnership with Cred is very important to us. You know, as a commitment to the community that we live and serve, it's important. What we look for, obviously, is everything that Cred is working on, right? Show up to work on time, give 100%, do all those types of things, and I think Cred has helped them. You know, someone like Michael, who's become a critical part of our workforce out on the 95th Street CTA project.
It sounds basic, but certainly something that our community clearly needs, just that extra love and support and that extra direction and investment that you all are providing. So thank you so much for doing that. And before you go, I know you have people going out to Michelle Obama. She is speaking tonight regarding her new book that is being released, and you're sending 25 kids there?
Yeah, the First Lady was so kind and gave us 25 tickets. So we have 25 men that we're working with from across the city going tonight to hear Michelle talk. So it'll be fantastic.
And she didn't make you pay for those tickets, did she?
No, she did not.
Okay, because you're in good with her. I got it. I got it. Tell her, make sure you hook my people up with her people.
Will do.
All right, thank you so much. ChicagoCred.org is where you can find all of this ticket information, where you can find all the information rather on this program.